Hello, friends. It's Pastor Don. It's time for this week's episode of PD on Pop Culture. And I want to talk to you about something a little different today. I've been, some of you may know this, you may not know this, but a lot of times when I'm working here in the office, I will put something on my phone on YouTube and just let it kind of play in the background as background noise. I'm not really watching it. I kind of listen to it. But if you watch YouTube and you don't change after each video, you don't stop it and look for something else, just let it run. It kind of goes down a rabbit hole. So it leads you, into videos or places or content creators that you're not familiar with and things you haven't seen before. It's kind of funny to just let it do that sometimes. Well, today, as I was listening, I think it started out with something about there's a fellow I follow from San Diego called Sam the Cooking Guy, and he was making some breakfast burritos or something like that, and it just kind of let it run, and then I hear this guy talking about we're doing a Philly food thing. Now, many of you know I'm a South Jersey boy. I grew up right across the river from Northeast Philadelphia. If I had a home city, I'm a Philadelphia fan, so I know a little bit about Philly food. Not a lot, not a foodie, but I know a little bit about Philly food. So it piqued my interest. So I watched this video, and we're going to get the best hoagie. You went to a place I never even heard of. You want the best hoagie, as far as I'm concerned, you want the best hoagie in Philly, you go to Greenman's Deli on Robbins Avenue in Northeast Philly. And then they went and they got cheesesteaks. Now, they went to John's for cheesesteaks. You go to John's for roast pork. They got the roast pork too, and the roast pork is the best sandwich I've ever eaten at John's. They've won a James Beard Award for it. It's an excellent sandwich. But if you want a cheesesteak, go to Tony Luke's. Go to Tony Luke's. You get a cheesesteak Italian with provolone cheese and broccoli rabe. Thank me later. Anyway, all that is to say, it was really interesting to see, some of my favorite places and, that Philly skyline and that sort of thing. Because, we, all of us have not really gotten out as much, I think, as we'd like recently. But anyway, it kind of got me to thinking even more about something that we're doing in the church right now. I just started a series. It's going to run for the next 4 weeks. In the Gospel of John, where Jesus talks about being the bread of life. And the passage I wanted to share with you today is something that I actually preached on this past Sunday. It's John chapter 6, verse 35. Then Jesus declared, I am the bread of life. Whoever comes to me will never go hungry, and whoever believes in me will never be thirsty. Jesus talks a lot in metaphors. And, this is one of those metaphors. He's the bread of life. When he says, I am the bread, this is my body, take and eat. He's not really talking about, taking a bite out of his flesh or anything like that. It is a metaphorical idea, but it is also, in the Methodist understanding, this sense that Christ is present with us in the giving and in the receiving of the bread. That there is a mystery to it. In fact, our document explaining our theology about communion is called This Holy Mystery. And as Methodists, I think we ought to take this whole eating thing maybe in a little more spiritual sense. Maybe there's more to it than just fueling our bodies, but that there is value in sharing a meal together. There's value in being a community around the table. As far as good food goes, look, folks, the fat guys know where the good food is, all right? You want a good cheesesteak? I know where to go. You want a good pork sandwich? I know where to go. That sort of thing. You want a good hoagie? I know where to go. But But, I think that it might benefit all of us, myself included, right? To think maybe a little more spiritually about our food. Um, what is it beyond just fueling our bodies? Is there more to sharing a meal? Is there more to being the body of Christ around a table, breaking bread together? Anyway, something for you to think about. Hope you're all doing well. Take care and God bless. We'll see you soon. Bye now.